Thank you very much, Mr. Budget Chief, and I want to add my voice to those who are thanking you personally and the members of your committee for really making an opportunity for us all on Council to participate in the budget. Thank you. Much has been said about this budget having to be affordable, Mr. Budget Chief. You've talked about that personally, and so has the Mayor. And there has been a lot of debate about what's an affordable tax increase for the City of Toronto. I think that's actually exactly the wrong way to think about it. The issue isn't whether 1.3% is affordable or 6% is affordable or 0 is affordable. The real issue is, for whom is this budget affordable? It, yes, is affordable for people whose principal relationship with the City of Toronto is as a property taxpayer. Effectively, your property taxes stay frozen. They don't increase any faster than the rate of inflation. But there are a number of people for whom this budget is not affordable. I find it quite telling that there is not a single line in this budget to increase the amount of affordable housing that the City of Toronto offers. In fact, by every single measure, the Affordable Housing Office in the City of Toronto is doing less this year than they did last year. There are fewer loans being made, fewer new units being built. The amount of money being leveraged from the private and third sectors is smaller than it was last year. And we have $0 in here towards doing anything beyond the preliminary announcement of the Mayor's Task Force, $0 here for what we heard announced today. This budget is also not affordable for people who need childcare in order to join the workforce or manage their household. There are 0 new affordable daycare spaces here, 0 new subsidies. It's not affordable for young families. Another group, though, that it is affordable for is the business community in the City of Toronto. I was pleased to see on page 16, Councillor DiCiano moving a motion that we start to look at the tax increment grants, tax increment equivalent grants. Right now, we're carrying on our books something like $200 million in tax relief to businesses, and more of those are coming. So on top of that, businesses in the City of Toronto will see in real dollars a reduction of 2/3 of the rate of inflation on their property tax bill. Businesses across the city will pay less in real dollars in 2016 than they paid in 2017, and on top of that, we're giving huge grants. Now, it's interesting when you compare that with the $5 million that we're committing to poverty reduction here. It really is interesting for whom this budget is affordable. The other issue with affordability is the issue of the future taxpayer. While it may be affordable what's in front of us for taxpayers this year, it creates a burden of about $50 million on top of the burden we're already projecting for next year, because we're building expenditures into our base but using one-time revenues to pay. When those one-time revenues run out next year, that becomes an operating pressure that next year's taxpayer pays, on top of whatever the inflationary needs and new programmatic needs are. When you ask yourself, for whom is this budget affordable, the most vulnerable get almost nothing. The most needy get almost nothing. Families trying to make a start needing daycare get nothing. People who are on the social housing waiting list get nothing. Toronto Community Housing gets nothing. However, the businesses in the City of Toronto do very well. Thank you very much.